What's going on, man? Good to see you.
From Charlotte, man?
Yes,
you met us
sir,
real
man.
briefly.
Yes,
How could you forget this guy?
I can't forget you. You know I can't forget you.
Well, yeah.
What's sad?
Well, when you look like a hood ornament, you know, you just kind of stand out to
And
people.
you killing yourself with the hood on. Damn. Okay. All right.
We're still waiting for Dwarfs to get in the big three. Is that
Shit, I'll draft you. Fuck it.
Yes.
Shit, I'll draft you.
I mean,
heard it.
Charles Oakley can throw me up at the rim.
Goddamn right. It'll be
can't
all
block
good.
that.
We'll get something out of it, huh? Shit, I get it.
how's Big Three going?
Big Three going good, man. I mean, we got in the last tomorrow. I got to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
I go to Dallas. That's the last game before the playoffs. I need a win, and then I need two people to lose for me to get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it might be my last game on Saturday. So but it's cool. This will be my first time not making the playoffs in the 3 years and going to the
Yeah, I was gonna
championship.
say, you've been on a good run.
Yeah, I've been on a good run. I've been having. I went 7-3, 8-2, my first 2 years, and now I'm 3-4. Bad season. Had a bad season. If I go 4-4, that's still a 500. I'll be all right.
I feel like you've always had coaching tendencies in you, even in Seattle, where I grew up, so watch you all the time. And I just feel like on the bench and in the game, like you were that guy that was just like if Steve Scheffler wasn't boxing out,
I'll get in his ass. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's a good thing about what George Karl did for me. He just let me be me. You know what I'm saying? He let me run the team. You know what I'm saying? When you got a coach that give you that thing, you become a coach.
It's a
you know
rarity,
what I'm saying? Yeah. So when your coach can just sit over there and don't say nothing, he know you gonna run the right play in the right situation and do the thing and make a positive out of a negative.
Yeah.
See, it's all good and it all trickles over to your other life and all that other stuff.
Yeah. And did you have coaches that didn't do that for you, where you're like, man, I wish
No,
I was
I always had a hard ass coach. You know,
did,
my
dude.
daddy was my coach from all the way till I was in high school.
No way.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I got another high school coach who came in right when I was good in the high school and changed everything around, man. He made me come to school 6 o'clock in the morning to do my work because I was ineligible for my whole 10th grade year. He said, if Gary don't get right, then we ain't going to be right. You put it on him.
Wow.
You know, I always had hard-nosed coach. Then, I went to Oregon State. I had Ralph Miller. So, I had a hard-nosed coach there. So, I always had hard-nosed coaches. Yeah.
Can you tell when the player doesn't have that coming up, like whether it's in high school or college, like you can see the type of player they are on and off the court? Yeah.
Absolutely. You can always see that. You can always see who got the dog in them, who don't have dog in them. Dog is not put into you. It's born into you.
Yeah.
You got to be a dog from day one. You know what I'm saying? It's just like my kids. You know what I'm saying? I was a dog because I was born with it.
Right.
My kids probably they ain't born with the dog. Yeah. So, you try to put it in the dog. You can't get a puppy and make him a motherfucking Rottweiler. You can't do it. You just can't do
my
that
high school
shit.
yearbook club.
Yeah, you can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to work.
When you got to Seattle, I'm always curious, like that first team when you get in the league, like do you kind of like how easy was it to acclimate because you weren't in Oregon, right? So I mean, you just kind of went up the coast, but was there a big transition?
Hell no. It was good because I stayed in the Northwest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I stayed in the rain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was
You're
good.
used to it.
That was the best thing about me getting drafted, staying in the West Coast and then staying in my area.
Yeah.
Because everybody knew me over in that area.
Yeah.
They grew up watching me all the time at Oregon State. So Seattle was right down the road.
Built-in fan base.
Built in, you know what I'm saying? So it was already good and they knew what it was and they knew what they got. So as soon as I went to Seattle, it was a blessing. I'm good I didn't go to the East Coast or the Midwest and do all that bullshit. I was on the West Coast and I was good, man. So I like it. I like where I got drafted and look how it turned out.
Yeah, man. There were so many good pieces there when you got there, right?
Right.
I mean, Ricky Pierce was there.
No, Ricky came after.
He came
me.
after. That's right.
I had Xavier McDaniel,
There you go. X-Man.
Derek McKee,
There you go.
Odin Polonese, Nate McMillan, Michael Cage. I had guys like that, and then we went and got Dale Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
Dana Barrows,
Yeah.
Sean Kemp.
Dana
That was on my
Barrows.
team. Avery Johnson was on
Yeah.
my team during
Yeah,
the time.
man.
And then all of a sudden we went and got
Benoit.
Benoit came after.
Okay.
We went and got Eddie Johnson, Ricky Pierce,
Askew.
Askew, Dallas Shrimp,
Jesus.
Hershey
Smooth.
Hawkins, Sam Perkins.
Yeah,
we went and got everybody there. We went and got everybody.
That was a true deep team, which I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
had
when you
deep.
see teams now that flourish, it's like, I mean, Warriors, case in point, Raptors. I mean, like when you can go into the 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like we were going to the 9, 10, 11, 12s.
Right. We were deep though, man. We can go another 5. Our second 5 can start. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of cool.
Was the Coliseum to this day the craziest place you've played? I know you've played.
That shit was the raggediest place I played, but it was crazy though.
Even Sasquatch was like, can I get some deodorant?
God damn, man. Yeah, man, it was like a barn. You know what I'm saying? But you had everybody there, and it felt like the field house in Kansas.
Oh yeah,
University of Kansas. That's how the Coliseum was. That's how the Coliseum was, because all the fans is right there on you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It was a small little venue like that.
Yeah.
But it was hype though, man.
I haven't been to an Oprah taping, but I feel like it was pretty comparable to what that energy's like.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
Now, like we've had some incidences in the NBA in the past couple of years of like fans getting that interaction with the players, positive and negative. Like, how much do you guys hear the fan? Like, are you paying attention to the fans if some guy has a great heckle or something?
Oh, I did. I don't know about everybody else, but I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to heckle back. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm the great shit talker, man. I'm going to get at you, man.
Legend.
So, yeah, I'm going to get at you. So, we had a lot of them during the time of my era. Do you remember the attorney that was in Washington?
Oh yeah.
Always he dressed up when you fuck up, when you had something bad. Then we had the bell cowbell in Sacramento.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people, man, around the NBA during that time that was hecklers. They just came to games just to heckle. We had a guy that was at Minnesota where he sit on the front of the thing and he's slapping that paper and it break up on all apart. Man, we had a lot of people, man. A lot of people.
Now, would you anticipate that? You're like, all right, we're going. Yeah. We're going to the Lakers. They got that one guy that bangs the program against.
Right. I was looking forward to it because I knew they was gonna say something to me, so I had to get my dialogue ready too. You know what I'm saying? I said once he say something, I'm coming right back at him. You know what I'm saying? And then I used to go over there before the game started, like when we working out, when we warming up. I'll be like, yeah, it's gonna be on tonight, baby. Say something wrong, man. I'm gonna get you.
Was Spike really as notorious for
yeah, I forgot Spike.
Yeah,
Spike side in New York. Spike used to didn't really say nothing to me. Me and him were like real tight. So, he used to get on Reggie and a lot of other guys, man. He'll say somewhere, but he would always say, man, G, you gonna miss that. You ain't hot tonight. Something like that. But, Spike was, notorious too for that.
Yeah.
He'll do the same thing.
What was it like being in Seattle during the time when Griffey was there and you and Sean, and it was just like,
Insane.
Because I know what it was like as a fan. I felt like so proud that I got to live and grow up in that era where we had the best in the world. One place.
Yeah, we had Ken. We all came in at the same time. We forgot Cortez Kennedy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Cortez. When the Seattle wasn't that good, but he was a dominant. You remember? Yeah. Remember, all of us came in 1990.
Yep.
I think Griff came a year before me. He came in 89. But when we came in, me and Cortez got drafted the next year, and we were in there. And that's when you had a superstar in every sports.
Yeah.
It's basketball, baseball, and football, and we all hung out.
I was gonna say,
and we all hung out.
As a fan, you want to know.
We all hung out. We hung out. Yeah, we all hung out. And me and Cortez was like this. We was like brothers. To the day he passed, we was always like brothers, man. I had just seen him before that, but it was one thing. And then you remember we all went to Griffey's when they put his statue and they gave him his gold. You remember I gave him his gold glove.
Man,
I gave him his gold glove, and Cortez was right there with us, and we all took a picture. And I still got that picture. I just blew it up and put it on my wall.
Dude, what does a GP memorabilia wall look like?
It is. It's all insane.
I can only
I got everything. I got everything. I got everything.
All the stuff because now I know when Dwayne Wade was doing his run, they did kind of the jerseys exchanging and stuff like that, and they did that in public. Right. Were you guys doing stuff like that in private, just like, hey, sign ball, sign jersey, something?
Or we'll do it in the summer because we didn't hang out with each other like that. You know what I'm saying? We probably see somebody during All-Star break. Or the Olympics, do stuff like that, or we'll see somebody at an event. I used to get my event in Seattle, so they used to come. Yeah. I used to have them bring some stuff.
Classic.
Yeah, the All-Star Classic. Right.
Man.
And then I used to bring them in, and they had to bring me something. You know what I'm saying? Bring me something signed or something like that. Yeah, it was
Those
cool.
were star-studded events, man. That was insane.
Did you like my little thing, man? Did you ever get to the boat party?
I was always there, man. Fucking little fat sixth grader, be like, GP.
Yeah, boat party was called.
I would have loved an invite.
Yeah, I know you was young though. You couldn't get in there. Yeah, you would have did it. You'd have did it. I would have let you do it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What were those boat party like? Those boat parties like?
Ooh, wow! I had 1, 2, 3 levels. You had the get up the get right level.
Oh my God.
The wifey level in the middle, and then the just don't get right at the end.
Don't get right level.
Don't get
Probably
right.
want to go there.
Yeah.
How important is it for an athlete to be seen in their city, to be a part of the community, to be seen doing charity events, giving back, or organizing your own charity event?
That was big because you got to understand, fans are really, really into. They thinking that we support you. Mm-hmm. We buy your tickets. We pay for it. You have to come back and do it. We really don't have to do it, but it's good to respect them because they look up to you like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things, and especially kids. Yeah. A lot of kids look up to you. So you have to get back. You have to go back in the communities. You have to let them see you. They have to be around. They don't always want to see you just on the court and just be from here, from afar. Mm-hmm. You make a person day or a kid day or anybody day if you go up and say, hey, how you doing, and spend some time with them, 5 and 6 minutes. That'll make their day.
For life,
a lot of people have told me that so much, man, that I respect you. It's been a lot now because now a lot of people got more access to me. You know what I'm saying? They be like, man, you remember? Let's show me a picture of when they was in the 5th grade. Yeah. And I was playing basketball. They was like, this is the best moment of my life. You know what I'm saying? And this is where. And then parents come up to me and say, you know what, you one of the best athletes I ever been around because you took the time out and going over and signed my kid's thing and said something to them when other athletes don't do it. They remember things like that 20 and 30 years down the road. And you want things like that to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, is there something about Seattle that you what did you resonate with when you got there, and what do you still like? Because I know you still go back a bunch, and you're obviously trying to help.
Going back Tuesday, yeah.
I mean, I know you're working hard with Adam Silver and everybody to try to get us a team back, which I think is gonna happen. I've heard you talk about it so much in the last several years about there's so many variables I don't think people recognize. With the arena going down and getting the right backers, but I feel like there's finally the right team in place.
We got the right things going on because the hockey team is going to bring a lot.
It is
bring it back, bring a lot of focus back to us. Yeah, the arena is going to make it even better because when you get an arena and you show the NBA at what's going on, I don't think Adam Silver right now wants to take a team from another city. I don't think he wants that to happen. I think what's going to happen is it will most likely,
because I'd love to take the Clippers if that's on the table.
Not going to do it. Bomber's not coming back to Seattle. He's not going to do that. He's got too much going on out here in LA. Too much. But I'm just saying, to get an expansion, to expand the NBA in about 4 or 5 more years would be great. Yeah. Seattle be one of the teams that do it, and then they get an East Coast team. But we're going to have it. A lot of people want to see my jersey get lifted up in the rafters, and it'll happen. I think
Kemp together again. The world wants to see
Kemp and Detlef going in the rafters at the same time will be off the chain in Seattle.
Well, when you came back, I went to the game that Katie did the exhibition game, and that was big time.
Yeah,
and you could feel that, right, in the arena of everybody just getting hyped up and missing it.
And then the Storm girls are winning championships.
Crushing it, man.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding
that matters,
me?
right? People rallying around hoops like that. I mean,
rally. So you want that, and I think that city deserves it. The Seahawks as being the team they're doing, the Mariners being that team that's being steady and trying to stay up there. Yeah. Now we got going behind the hockey. Yeah. We got the Sounders who are pretty damn good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Washington Huskies over there turning it out now. Yeah. So I stay back in Seattle. Seattle is second home to me. You know what I'm saying? I might have been born and raised in Oakland, but Seattle is second home. I go back all the time.
As a fan, when I would see you and Sean, you toss alley-oops from all areas of the court. It was just so crazy. I almost feel like I could tell when it was coming, when you guys were coming down the court. And then I just saw in some interview that you guys had a fucking system where you would make noises to each other. And I was like, I was like, there had to have been some sort of code because it seems like you're too in sync. But in the flux of the game, you can't really give that much of an eye head. When we were in high school, you'd be like, hey, because you had to give some sort of an indication. But what were the?
Well, basically, when you play with a guy that long and be real close to him.
You guys were homies off the court, right?
all the time. Yeah, like we homies now. So it's the same thing. So it's like he'll be like, whoo, you know what I'm saying? Yee. And then you know he's going to run with you. If I get a steal, I know he's going to run. So I have to be that point guard that looking out of the corner of his eye and see him. Yeah. And then I got to be the one to know to throw it over there. So you got to be, if you play with somebody and be around so much, you get the tendencies to know what they do.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knows what they do. If I'm around you 18 hours of the day.
Yeah. What happened if you invited me on that fucking boat? Yeah. This would have been a
See, and then I would have been in trouble. See, your parents would have got me all bad. They would have been professional athletes, gets young kid drunk and everything all the time. No, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that one.
Wait, what was that noise again? See, that's also the noise to get Brad to show up anytime.
Yeah, and then
Brad, you don't show up?
No, I will. All you gotta do is say that. And
okay, I'm gonna be like,
I pop out from under a table.
Oh shit!
Cloth,
hey, that'll be a good little show that we got, man. I'll be like, whoa! And you come jumping out.
He was in my pocket the whole time.
Damn right.
You have no idea.
And then I'll be like, look, watch this trick.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Someone call me. We just had an amazing, epic offseason in the NBA. Bunch of player movement. This next season, no one knows who's going to win the title. There's like 6 favorites, but it's up in the air. And there's a lot of talk about how players would have these off the court conversations about where they're going to go, how they're going to do it, how they're setting everything up. Was that happening in your era as well?
Absolutely not.
No.
We didn't do that. You remember when I played Jordan in '96, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I was a free agent in that season, right? So they beat me. Mm-hmm. Why would I go join him? Because I want to beat him again. That's the kind of competitiveness I had. I didn't want to go team up with him. Why would it?
Was even a thought, huh?
Well, no, hell no. It ain't no thought. I didn't want to go to another team. My team was good. You know what I'm saying? I thought my team could beat his team. So I went back to my team and say, man, let's go get that ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to do. 96.
And had you been guarding him fucking the whole series, probably.
Yeah, if I would have started guarding him from day one, it would have probably been there, and Nate wasn't injured. It would have probably been a different story, but we don't go back and hoot off that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
But guys, now you think it's what, to get the ring quicker?
They play AAU together. They friends.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, they friends.
Oh,
they grew up with each other since they 12 and 13. You forgot that. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes, they play together with each other. If you look at a lot of them, all of them played on the same AAU team. They all together. They work out together in the summers. Their girlfriends and their wives are hanging out with each other. They're going on the trips and banana boats.
Going on the banana boats.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So it is what it is. So when you come out and you play college one year and you play with each other, and then you say, okay, look, we about to get drafted. We only got to do 4 years. You know, in 4 years, I can make it happen. You know, I'll be the man. You come where I'm at. I'll make them do that. You don't sign your contract. Sign with us for 2 years. We together. We play together. So that's the way the game goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You think it's good or, I mean, obviously, like with social media.
It's their era.
Yeah.
I don't care about that, man.
It's tough to compare, right?
It's tough to compare my era to era.
Do you wish you had social media?
Hell no. Fuck no.
No, because then people be posting photos from the boat.
I'm glad I didn't have no mother camera phone and all that. Hell nah.
No
I don't wish none of this shit on nobody. None of this, man. Every time you see it, man, you could be somewhere. I could be kissing a girl somewhere in the cut, and then don't worry about it in my era. Now you got to be like, damn, did somebody just video us and shit?
And
you know
yes, they did.
And then you on TMZ and all that shit, man. We didn't even have TMZ. You see what I'm saying? See, we ain't had all that shit, man. That's why it was a good era. Good era.
You probably, I mean, there's books just probably waiting to be written from some of you
when
guys.
I write my book, man, it's gonna be
Are you doing?
Insane.
You got to, right?
Yeah, insane.
I mean, dude, people.
But I ain't gonna tell on everybody. See, I gotta change names and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a wild little boy.
Farrell's Markley and me were.
You know, M.O. Joe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We was all kicking it. You know, over at this chick house.
Sure. Exactly. Shit, now you talk about your legendary trash talk, which as we can even hear on the podcast, you are a talker. Were there guys that gave it back to you as good as you gave it to them?
Jordan, Bird, and Reggie Miller. They was pretty
Reggie
fucking
Miller,
good.
people
They were
sleep
pretty
on him.
fucking good. Yeah, them used to come back at you a lot.
Yeah.
You know, KG started doing it when he started getting the league, but he was a little younger than us. He came in like 7 years later than us though, but he was a good one. But them three was from day one was a joint.
What makes a good trash talker? Like for you, I know that sometimes you would hear people in the last, like KG's last few years, when sound bites could be somewhat audible, they were like, people are getting too personal out there. But I feel like anything's game out there to try to get the edge, right?
Fuck it. If that man say he fucked my wife, I fucked your wife too. So it is what it is, nigga. Shit. You hate my mama, I hate your mama. Shit, I wouldn't give a shit. I mean, that's how it was. You got to have good lines, good skin, and know how to back it up. That's all it was.
If you backed it up, could you tell people would quiet down?
Yeah. When you start kicking their ass and talking crazy and they can't stop you, and then they over on the bench and you killing, that's the big killer right there.
There's
when
nothing
you back
sweeter
it
than that.
up.
When they get benched because they can't argue.
And they can't guard. You get them in the fouls and you killing them and you out there talking shit. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Bagging it up.
Yeah,
that's the back. Just back it up.
Were you that way even when you played like in elementary school and high school?
Absolutely, man. I used to go to everybody hood in Oakland, man. Go to everybody block and play on their playground and just tear their head off. And they want to fight us, and then they run us up out of there, man. And we got to run down the street and get away. Yeah, that was the Oakland days, man. That's what we used to do.
Yeah. One of the benefits too, I think, of like people like there's so many stars that come out of Seattle. Like, do you think like the shitty weather has something to do with people being indoors more and getting more basketball?
Yeah, and then that's why but the summers is great in Seattle though.
Oh yeah.
When you go to Greenman Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would you do in Seattle on the off days and just when you lived there?
Just hang out and get on the boat. And you know the boat fare is good. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Seafair,
Seafair, I mean. So that motherfucker was good. So then walking downtown, it's all crowded. It'd be all crowded, and then going to the park and hanging out and doing that type of stuff. But during our time when we was playing, that's why they had more gyms. That's Boys and Girls was real big out there at the time.
Yep.
Rotary Club was good at the time.
Yep.
So that's what it was. So but I still think Seattle got a lot of great basketball players that came out of there. And that's what it is. You got the Jamal Crawfords.
Oh yeah.
You got the Jason Terry, Nate Robinson, Brandon Roy. You got the Webster.
Yeah.
You got a lot of motherfuckers that came out there that was hella good.
Adam Ray. Adam Ray fucking played.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Scored a couple in celebrity games.
Yeah, dude, that's 9 points. I had a spin move on JB Smooth.
Yeah, but for sure. For sure.
Was winning a championship I know, like, obviously everybody wanted you to get done in Seattle, but I can speak for so many Seattle fans. Like, once you left, like, it was, everybody just wanted you to get one, because we were like, obviously things went down the way nobody wanted them to, but it was like, now just, you've given us so much, and you still got so much game. It was just like, just have him land somewhere where the pieces are going to add up, where you're contributing to a team.
Well, I made that a point anyway. As soon as I left Seattle, I wasn't going to sign nowhere for a long period of time.
Yeah,
I was already thinking that already. I was just gonna chase a ring. They already had the Hall of Fame stuff in the air. So they was already talking about it.
Yeah.
I had did so much, and then I started saying, "Let me sign 1 year deals."
Yeah.
I signed 1 year deals, kept it going, and then the 1 year deal with Miami was really good, and it won a championship.
Unbelievable.
Where do you keep your ring?
I gave it to my mom. Matter of fact.
Gave it to your mom.
Yeah. And then just so happened, because my mom is really sick right now, she just gave it back to me. Yeah, she just told me where to find it. You know what I'm saying? She had it put away, and she had it put away in a box. I'm like, what the hell? What if somebody with a motherfucking broke in here and stole all this shit?
Yeah.
You didn't even have it locked up or nothing. But I just got it back. Yeah, I just got it back like 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
No.
Is there an extra sense of accomplishment getting a ring, like when it's, because I feel like for everybody in the league, that's what you're striving for, right? So was it a sense of relief, or was it?
It was during the time, but now you think about it, a ring don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. If you become a Hall of Famer, that's what it means. I mean, one of the greatest basketball players to ever play. I look at Charles Barkley. I look at Karl Malone, and I look at John Stockton.
Yeah.
Did any one of them win a championship?
Oh, no.
And they're still great. They're still the 3 greatest basketball players ever.
Yeah.
So it don't really mean nothing.
Yeah. Malone and Stockton just made the NBA 2K All 90s team.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Malone, Stockton, Pippen, Jordan, and Olajuwon.
Well, they're 5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, those were the jerseys I had as a kid. I had a Payton. I had a Vlade Divac.
What's that on? What's that on?
NBA 2K.
2K?
Yeah.
They rolling. They making up everything right now. They making up all kind of shit. You know, the 2K making up all kind of shit, man. These kids is into this shit, man. I tell
Crazy,
you.
right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, did you ever play games like that, or with your kids? now?
Atari, man, in television, man. That's all we play, man. You know the little hand games, man.
Pong,
With that little football game, with the little line,
Yeah.
all that shit,
Little
man. We
Tecmo
did
Super
it.
Bowl.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I
We didn't
know.
do all this right now.
too
That
crazy,
was,
man.
That was crazy.
Yeah, because a lot of players will play the game and then like complain about the ratings and stuff like that. So is there
Hey
anything
man,
like that
it
when
is
you're
what it
tempted?
is. Nah, I'm cool with that, man. Whatever. My kids be coming and tell me I'm like a 96. I don't even know what the fuck a 96 is. How high can you get?
100.
Shit, 96 is cool. Man.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't tripping. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just know about all the kids come back and they be like, man, we just played with you in 2K. You be off the chain in defense. You win stuff with us. We win stuff with you. You know what I'm saying? So I
Do you
it
still
is
play?
what it
You
is.
still play? You still hoop though, like on a
No.
regular basis? No.
Nah. You know what I do? Only thing I do is play dominoes, shoot pool, and play darts. That's my main thing. You know what I'm
You do all
saying?
that set up
And
in the
you know
crib?
what's, yeah, it's all in the crib now. You know, I got the man cave thing for real.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? You know what our thing is now? Oh no. Where you can put own little things on the wild cards.
Yes.
We be making all the drink cards and shit. That's a shit. That's our game. We got Uno Thursdays. Yeah, me and the homies. Me and the homies.
Dude, we got to fucking talk, man. Me and a
Yeah.
couple of comedians. Like,
Yeah,
that's
we
what
want to do a show on that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm telling you, man. That
Let's
is
do
like,
it.
look at the World Series of Poker. Like,
Man, we bring our own little group. You have your group. Come play against my group.
we're
We'll
doing it.
get it. We'll
done it.
get it.
Drinks on the cards.
Yo,
That's
yeah,
comics against
what?
legends.
competitive.
Make it happen.
Right, you bring your cards of what you wrote on there, and I
Yeah.
bring my cards what we wrote on there. Nigga, we be the joint. We the joint. We the joint.
Jump in the boat.
Yeah, we the joint.
You are doing so much shit right now. We got to talk about while we're here too, man. This is
CANNASPORTS.
CANNASPORTS.
Yeah.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is fucking unbelievable. Not only is your product like look so fashionable and appetizing, but I mean, we got so many different flavors. Tell us first of all how you even like approached getting into a business like this.
Well, my mom is real sick, and we wanted to think about natural stuff. You know what I'm saying? All the medicines that they give people when they get like cancer, diabetes, and stuff like that, it's just killing them. What it does is it relieves you of one thing, and then the medicine is hurting another thing. Like it hurts your kidneys and stuff. Well, kind of with this CBD stuff and CANNASPORTS, what we're trying to do is give you natural stuff. We're trying to make your body feel good. We're trying to make you feel good. When my mom don't want to eat, we got an oil that we put on her and to get her hungry.
No
You know what I'm
way.
saying? And then she eats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People have to read about this stuff and look into this stuff. When I came out with the vapes, a lot of people are doing the vapes. You know what I'm saying? But now, what is it about? It's about what they want to do, and they make it oils because the hookah is killing you too, though. So
Yeah.
why not get off the hookah and come to something that's going to be free for
what I'm
you
saying.
and be natural for you and don't hurt you? So we did that and then make it a little spicy for you because I'm making it out of a jersey.
Yeah.
I'm making it a jersey with my colors of the teams that I made that I play for. So
and
you
you
know.
have a ton of different flavors.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it had.
So
like
Yeah, take us
you know
through
the flavors is always, of course, All-Star Coconut, MVP, Gelato, Grape, All of Time, Sonic Skittle, Backcourt, Colado, and then Alley Scoop Vanilla. You get
Amazing.
it, Alley Scoop Vanilla. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, and I'm a lifelong Laker fan, so I'm gonna be getting the Gary
You
Payton
go
LA.
get the Los Angeles one?
Damn right.
Yeah, we got Miami, Boston, Los Angeles, Milwaukee, Seattle, and Oregon. You know what I'm saying? And then
There
I
it
got
is.
some specials coming out later on. Down the
add to it,
road.
huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna add to it.
We've heard rumors because you've played on a couple other teams. I mean,
No, there's some 5. You
Yeah.
just got to think about what I've done.
Well-
See what I've done. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So,
you do have two gold medals.
There you go. See, why you telling the story? You telling on me now. I know what the team you was talking about. That's why I'm trying to get you out of it. You can't tell him about the Olympic
We'll cut that.
one. You done told him now. We have an Olympic one come too.
there you
Woo,
go.
stop
Make
that.
you disappear, too.
I'm gonna make him disappear. Damn, you can't tell it all.
Well, you gotta do American Pride too.
Yeah.
Done.
I mean, I'll speak. I love to smoke, and so this is really exciting, and especially when it's like looks this dope, and obviously you've done your research to get with people that are like, I mean, how much did you test this stuff? Did you really work with like guys to try to make?
Well, we got a lot of people that tested for us.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really not into it because I'm really into more of the help situation with it. But everybody understands what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will try the patches and stuff if I'm hurting and stuff like that. The oils, the balm baths and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just like what I told people. My partner just sent me a lot of stuff, and I gave my mom one of the gummies, and she was hurting really bad the other day, and all of a sudden she just started smiling and giggling, and every time I said something, she said something, and then she
looked like mom again.
Looked like mom again.
Yeah.
So if we can keep that going on, and we can keep it going in her body and get it in her body a little bit, we don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to occur, what's going to happen, if it's going to change anything. But when I see her like that, that makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see my mom sitting in the bed all the time. If something can help her in that way, then I'm trying to do that. You know, even if it's on the last bed or whatever. You don't want to see somebody that you love so much in pain. You want them to feel good on the way they go out. And my mom has been thanking me ever since, you know, and she's getting better today. She had a great day today. Got back into herself today and asked about me because she hadn't been remembering me for the last week. So you know what I'm saying. So she asked for me today, and they called me, and I just talked to her just a minute ago, and she was like, "Where you been?" And I was like, "I've been talking to you for 3 days. You know, I ain't been here." So I'm like, "It's cool.
Credit, Mom.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool." It's cool.
People just have to have the wherewithal to like know where to look for stuff like this because it's out there, and now you're providing like this. It's at people's disposal because a lot of people just sit back. My mom included. I can't wait to get all this to her because she's got terrible arthritis.
Yes,
and she
it'll help for her. We got oils for that you can put on. You know, CANNASPORTS is gonna be into all of that, man. And especially if your mom like to take baths, man, we can give her bath bombs and she can sit in there, man, and feel good.
You think about my mom taking baths?
No, I ain't gonna do that.
She does.
My bad. Moms, ain't nothing personal. Moms, ain't pudding. It ain't my bad. You know, I'm just trying to make it better for you, pudding. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Yeah. No, but it truly does serve that purpose, and it's like I'm always trying to wean her off meds because I just know how damaging they are.
Right.
So this stuff is.
Yeah, and then we got the CBD that can go in the water. Oh yeah. You can get it to drink like the alkaline water and plus that stuff and make it all get it on a juice base where you can get it off of all that bad foods and stuff like that. We're trying to get people more involved with it and more of the name that comes out and they start looking at it and they say Gary Payton, CANNASPORTS by Gary Payton. They'll be like, yo, G done put something in the game that we don't really know. And a lot of people are struggling, man, and they don't know what to do. And if you come to my CANNASPORTS and look at the stuff I do and then research it and see what it does, you'll be like, let's try it. And then when you try it, it works.
You'll
man,
know.
Look here. And you can get a little heckles and a little fun into it.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, we're both comics, so it's like we're hitting the stage sometimes, man, just from being like a little like overstressed, overworked, or whatever. It's like I'm looking for a little something that's not even like weed to like calm the nerves. But
I got my vapes for you, baby. Hit it, man, hit it. Dude, and you be good and then be relaxed. You know the alley-oop scoop vanilla. Get out, baby. You gotta get it. You think about me and Sean Kemp then, you know what I'm saying?
Adam, you're gonna become the Rain Man of the Comedy Store. That's gonna be great.
It is.
I do gotta ask, and thanks for doing this, by the way.
No problem.
Unbelievable, man. I mean, not only for what you're doing now, but like, for sports giant. Hoop was my sport growing up, so you were at the helm, and I gotta know the glove. Did that come from Calabro?
No, it came from my cousin. 1993. We was in the Western Conference Finals against Phoenix during that time.
Of course,
yeah. We took them to game 7, and then they beat us.
Tom Chambers and Barkley had the game of his life.
We had 40 free throws and all that stuff. So you know how that go. But that was one of them things that happened. And he called me after the game. Kevin Johnson was the man during that time. Remember, he was the premier point guard.
He was shutting down.
He was averaging like 27 during the regular season, but then in that series, I was holding him to like 13. So I was getting in him, and then my cousin just called me saying, glove. I was like, man, I don't know who you got the wrong number, and hung up on him. You know what I'm saying? Then he called me back. He was like, man, this your cuz, man. I was like, what the hell you calling me the glove for? And he was like, man, because you had Kevin Johnson, like a baseball in the mitt, covered him up so good. and it took off ever since then.
Holy shit.
There you go.
Because that is like a big, like you think about all the nicknames, Mailman for Malone. And,
I got the best, man.
got the best,
Yeah.
I think Iceman is the coldest. I think George Gervin. George Gervin, but I idolize George too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to put him over mine, but I'm second.
Yeah,
I got the best.
Yeah, you did.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got the best.
And then we saw you All-Star Weekend. Now, do you still enjoy going back to those All-Star weekends?
I do it all the time. Do it all the time. Yeah. Next month I'm going to the Hall of Fame. Jack Sigma is getting inducted.
No
He's a
way.
Seattle. He's a Seattle
yeah, help
guy.
us get that
yeah,
first
this is
championship.
for a long time. He's been trying to get in for a long
That's
time.
incredible.
So all of us is going back. Spencer Haywood,
No way.
Slick Watts, Lenny Wilkins.
Yeah, of
He got Lenny
Yeah.
introducing him in. He going to Purdue him in. So I'm gonna be there and we just gonna have fun, man. We just gonna have a Seattle thing, man.
I was gonna say, how many of the OCL guys you keep in touch? I saw Big when we were out at the Legends
Big Smooth,
practice.
I keep the two I keep with the most is Detlef and Sean.
Nice.
They're my guys. I see Hershey a lot at Portland because he works for the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah.
So I see them a lot. So,
I saw Sean at Mike Rappaport's a good buddy of ours. He's on the show too.
Yeah,
and I know he's involved in Big Three a lot.
That's my dude.
I was gonna say, like, making the playoffs for Big Three, you probably just want to do it just so you don't have to have Rappaport in your ear afterwards.
He's annoying with them bullshit ass shirts he be having on. Fucking looking like a goddamn curtain and shit. I was like, boy, you gotta get that shit off, man. That's old school shit, but he a good dude though.
We did this live podcast at the Triple Door in Seattle, and he had Sean and me. I did stand up to kind of open the show and then kind of moderate with questions, but Sean was just so charismatic and so giving, and like we chatted hoops backstage for fucking 2 hours, and
he a good
real
dude.
dialed in.
We
man.
the same. We the same.
Yeah.
Same dudes. We
Yeah.
the same dudes. We good. We good.
What is there something that people should look forward to post with Cannabis? Are you guys trying to take this?
We taking
outside?
this. We taking this to the next level.
Yeah.
We gonna do everything.
Yeah.
CANNASPORTS is gonna
You
be
don't
everything.
half-ass anything.
I don't half-ass anything. We gonna do everything, man. I'm gonna have people underneath my company, the big time stars that's gonna be underneath my company, having lines and stuff like that. We're gonna try to get this out to the United States and the world, man. We're gonna try to get it out to everybody to understand what's going on here at CANNASPORTS, and we're gonna keep it out there. I just want people to just go and check it out.
Also, everybody
CANNASPORTS.com.
loves GP. I mean, what
CANNASPORTS.com, yeah.
Everybody wants to be involved with you, and every player idolizes you and is friends with you. So I feel like for the marketing shit, like everybody's gonna want to, take this and take pictures with it and post it, right?
Absolutely.
It'd be great.
I'm gonna try to get Sean to be a part of it. I'm gonna try to get him to be underneath and get him something to be involved. I might get him something about Bombay, anything. You know what I'm saying? More people you get in there, and more names I get out here, the more it's gonna get out.
Yeah, I would love to pitch a commercial for CANNASPORTS, and this is. I know we were joking earlier, and we were talking about people who could hoop, and you were like, "Oh, Adam, I didn't know you could actually play." But do you know who Bob Menery is?
No, tell me.
All right. Well, I'm just going to show you. These are highlights of a young Adam Ray in the 5th grade.
In the 5th grade, you. Who was that? That's you? That's you being a big boy. You was a fat boy. Look at you, little fat boy. You done slimmed up. Oh, he said a Jewish John Stockton. You look like you about 17, and the kids look like they like 6. Hey man, look at you. You got a little belly and everything, man. Oh, that was a palm right there, and then turn around. Oh. Man, that ain't you, man. God damn it, that ain't you. God damn.
That's him.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I wanted to go pro. When I was in the 6th grade, I was the tallest kid and shot the 3, and nobody could D that body up.
Hell no, you
So
had
I'm
a big
like, I'm
body.
going pro, dude.
Yeah, you was weighing about 180.
170.
You was 176. I knew you was about 180. In the 5th grade, you 176.
Yeah, dude.
You was a big motherfucker.
I was quick fat, dude.
Yeah,
You couldn't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. We got to do the CANNASPORTS.
The CANNASPORTS.com,
not CANNASPORTS.com.
Right.
The.
Yeah.
The
CANNASPORTS.com.
CANNASPORTS.com.
Get that in
And
there.
people want to order online. Everything.
You got it all, man. We're gonna have it all. We got a good website up. It's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be real nice, man. We got it. This is when I do something, it's good, man. I got good people behind me, and we do it top notch. You see all the stuff that we got out here. It's a good product. It's not no half-ass shit, man. We're not gonna give you a product that we can't produce all the time.
Yeah.
We want you to be happy with what you got and what you gonna get, and we gonna try to keep it always. We're not gonna give you no bullshit, so we're gonna be real cool with it.
I love that. Is there a certain pen that'll make you better at trash talking?
No, I think all of them gonna make you better, man. Shit, get them all, man. 'Cause they gonna be potent.
Gary, to close out, we want to, and we've done this with a couple of the guests. We do one word association.
Okay.
So we just give you a name. Just tell us the first word that comes to your head.
Word or sentence or whatever, just about that.
All right, bro.
Yeah. George Carl.
Father figure.
Kobe Bryant.
My youngster.
Sam Perkins.
Big Smooth.
Was he? Now I've heard this real quick.
Was he high? I don't know, man. I plead the fifth. I don't know nothing, man. I don't know
That
nothing.
stroke was just
I don't know.
He's gonna
I
go
just
to-
love it when it was smooth going in that bucket.
He's going to go to www.thecannasports.com, and
Yeah, he is.
maybe he will be.
There it is. There it is.
Shaq.
Big fella, Shaq Diesel.
I would love to be a fly on the wall just during any buses, planes with you and Shaq. I feel like there's no two guys that are more.
That's my little big brother.
was gonna
That's
say.
my man. That's my guy. That's my guy.
That's the best.
Sean Kemp.
Little bruh.
There it is.
Kevin Calabro.
The man.
The man, right?
Yeah, man.
How often would you go back and listen? Like there was a highlight.
All
one of my favorite highlights of
the
yours.
time.
Have you seen your
Holy moly! Yeah, shit.
one of the pass through the
Oh
legs
man,
to
unbelievable.
Pierce?
Yeah, that was. I listen to that all the time, man, because Kevin was one of the best commentators ever, and still is with the Portland Trailblazers.
He's crushing it.
You got to look at it. Listen, he's got the voice of a brilliant voice for radio.
Oh yeah,
Smooth.
I just want Calabro just to be my alarm clock. Just be like, wake
Absolutely.
up, motherfucker!
But I got his bottle here where we push it and they got the voice on it.
No.
Yeah, I got Clevin Cabro's thing. I get to listen to him anytime I want to on my desk. Boom. Yeah, no.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
The king.
Yeah.
The king.
Ever seen anybody as good as him in the last however many years?
He's an all around basketball player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just all around. If he had the dog like Michael Jordan, I think he would be, shit above a lot of people. But I don't rate people. I think they're all good basketball players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you say that actually about somebody asking like who the best.
Yeah,
And you're like, dude, there's so many greats.
So many
How can
greats.
you?
Will Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Bill Russell. Everybody's great.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's
everybody.
an argument to say that Duncan, Jordan. I mean, it's just like there's too many.
So it's too many of us,
Yeah.
man, and we all good. It's everybody's opinion anyway.
Yeah,
It's opinion.
and it's not that bad if you're in that conversation.
Absolutely. If you in the conversation, that you good anyway.
Nate McMillan.
That's my big bro, man. That's the one who guided me through everything, man. He's just like a real brother. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like your defense went up a notch when you started playing. Nate.
Yeah, and then especially when he came in and just gave me his spot, and then he took me in under his wing, made me play the defense the way he played it, and showed it the way I was supposed to play it.
Yeah, that's when the team took a turn, right?
That's big bro.
Yeah.
Big bro.
MJ, Michael Jordan.
Black Jesus. That's Black Jesus.
All
That's
right,
Black
MJ's going to get a Black Jesus tramp stamp tattoo now. He's gonna make that
When you
happen.
read the book and he says he was partying with Black Jesus. That's how we know who it
that's
is.
Black Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alonzo Mourning.
Whew. Miracle. I just put him as a miracle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The things that he did to come out of his kidney and do a thing and come back and play basketball and play the way he do it. Still just look the way he look right now. In shape, slim, cut up, everything, and golf every day. Miracle.
We saw him. We saw him at the Legends brunch.
Yeah.
And it looked like he could still get out there.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
That was always him working out the way he did. So it was always good. Always good. Always good.
And the last one is Adam Ray. After you saw those highlights.
Shitty.
I love it.
Appreciate y'all, man.
CANNASPORTS.com. Go get all this and I
Feel
can't-
better.
Please do.
Can't
Feel
thank you
better.
enough,
Please
man.
do.
Appreciate it, Gary.
Thank you, guys. All right.
It's about last night.